Every experience that one has an impact on your life. After I woke up from my coma, I was informed that I only had a 30% chance to live, that I was unconscious for 7 days. A few days later, I lost my ability to hear. 2 weeks after being released, I had a relapse of bacterial meningitis. I was informed that the young adult prior to me at age 21 who had meningitis died. How do you deal with all of these things? In my case, I didn't ask, where was God? Why me? Actually, I originally flew into America to see my family and to interview for some consulting jobs. After waking up from my coma, I didn't think about where was God, why me, how am I going to be able to move on with my life. I had the opportunity to interview for some consulting jobs, and that is what I wanted to do. I actually emailed them, and I said, okay, next week I will be in your community, and I want to have the opportunity to meet with you. Of course, I didn't realize that bacterial meningitis was a very serious and fatal disease, that I was going to be in the hospital for a few weeks. But again, as I mentioned, instead of starting to pity myself, to be depressed, I focused on my future immediately. And in retrospect, I now understand why. As I mentioned at the beginning, every experience has an impact. I want to share with you a story that happened to me the summer of my 8th grade year. I was 14 years old, and I had the opportunity, instead of going to private school, it was a very safe environment, only a few hundred kids, to go into a big public school with 1,400 kids. So I asked my parents, can I go? And my father said, okay, you can go, but there'll be other requirements you will have to also fulfill. So I will support you in your decision. I decided to go to public school. I entered the 9th grade, and after a month I was overwhelmed, and I said to my father, Dad, I don't like it. I want to go back to the private school. He said, I'll support you in your decision. Good luck. I went back to private school, and after a month I said, you know what, Dad? This isn't right. I want to return to public school. I will support you on your decision. Good luck. That experience had one of the most profound impacts on my life. He imbued and inculcated self-esteem and self-confidence, which in any situation that I've been in, both positive and negative, I've had the opportunity and the skill sets to succeed. All of you here today need to understand, from being a parent, a teacher, a professional in the business world, every action you do, every word you say has an impact, and it can change the life of an individual.